All right, this is page 6. This is finding the z value given an area. So we were going from z to p, or the area probability. Now we want to get the area and go back to the z value from there. Okay, so we're going to sketch the area. The area is the same as the percent chance, the percentile, the probability. Okay, under the standard normal curve, which is the z scale, estimating its location. Find the probability number in the center and follow it out to the z scores. So I keep writing Appendix A, but that's not how ALEKS works. They had two in the beginning. They had two different ones, and I was looking at one, and unfortunately, what happens is the other one pops up in your homework question, and it doesn't work the same way. But on these numbers in here are areas. These are the z's. So what we're going to do this time is find the number in here and follow it back to find your z scores from it. Okay, so let's look at the first one here. Finding a z value given the area. In this case, it's going to be left-tailed one. So it says find the z-score that corresponds to the cumulative area 0.3260 to its left and draw. So think about that for a minute. If it's going to be to the left, to its left, think about it. 0 on a z-scale from 0 over is 0.5. So 0.3 is less. So I don't know where, but I'm just going to put this here. And right here, the area, the probability of a data point being in there is about 32.6%. And what it wants to know is this score here for Z. And I know it's negative, right? Because it's on the left side of the 0. So what I'm going to do is find my my number 326 in the middle here of this one. 326. So I have to kind of go down. 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 7, 3, 1. Where's 3, 2? Right here. 3, 2, 6. So kind of between here and here. So this is negative 0.4, and here is 4, 4. It's kind of close to 0.45 because this is really close. So the closest one is what I'm going with. So this is going to be negative 0.45. Okay. That looks a little strange. Let me okay. All right, how about to the right? Let's see, find the value that has 10%, 10.75% to the right. So only 10% or only 0.1075 to the right means it has to be up here somewhere for this area to be 0.1075. Okay, so that means this z here has to be positive. So I'm going to look for, let's see, but remember my charts showed to the left. So here would be 1 minus 0.1075, which is 0.8925. So that's the number I'm looking up in the positive z tables. if you're using the blue one. So 0.8925. 0.89. 0.8925 is right there. That's from 1.24. Okay. Notice that my z-scores are always rounded to 2 places. That is a pretty universal rule. Every now and then you'll maybe see the a third place and have a 5 there, but most of the time we definitely want our z-scores to 2 places. Okay. Let's see this one here. Find it 88% to the right. 88%. 0.8800. And if it's to the right, this is only 0.5 from here over. So 0.88 has to be like over here somewhere. I don't know where, but this is going to make it a negative z. And I'm supposed to be fine, and I need that z for this probability of 0.88. Because from here over is 0.5, 0.88 makes it over here. So I'm definitely looking in the negative table at, oh wait, again, it's going to show to the left. So 1 minus 0.88 is going to be 0.1200 is what I'm looking in the negative table for. Negative table 0.12, 0.1. 0.12. Kind of in here. Really smack in between here. So this is negative 1.17.5. So make it 1.78. Okay. Last one on the page, find the betweens. All right, 95% of the distribution area lies between. So between a positive z and a negative z. So basically they're saying here 0.95 for P. All right, they want to know this negative z and this positive z, and they're going to be the same number on each side, just one's positive and one's negative. Now this is a little tricky. From here over is, remember there's 0.5 from here. And half of that might be easier just to go half of the 95%. Here, forget about that for just a second. Hang on. This one might be better in the Alex one because you could find out from here to here, right off the Alex one. But 0.95 divided by half is 0.475. There's in here is 0.475. In here is 0.475. The whole thing being 0.95. So you could look up in the Alex one 0.4575 and see what I haven't figured out how to print it out yet. How I don't have that one in front of me to find out what the z-score is that matches the 0.475. So that one's actually the Alex one's better. But if I was doing this, basically I'm trying to find 0.95 to the left. And then I'm going to, let's see, hang on. The two charts are throwing me off for a second. %, minus this here going that way. I don't know. I think the easiest thing to do is to think about this as being 0.5. Okay, this as 457. So this is 0.5 area minus 0.475. 0.5 minus 0.475 gives you 0.025. So I can get something to the left. So I can get this one in the negative. Look at this area in the negative Z table. 0.25. 0.25 right there. That is at negative 1.96. All right, so if that one's at negative 0.196, then this one's at positive 0.96. Okay, I did that by taking this 95 and divide it in half to find out what each of these were. So that means from here in the middle, this way is 0.5. Subtracting this will give me this number here to look up to find out what z-score goes here with that. That's a little tricky. Let's do that again. All right, and this time it's 75% in the middle. So if we divide that by 2, we're going to get 0.375 for each. So this section right here is 0.375. So this section right here is 0.5 minus 0.375, right? The whole from here over, the half over is a half, minus this here will give us to the left of whatever this negative z is. So 0.5 minus 3.75 is 0.125. So I'm looking that up in the negative z table. 1.25. 0.123251. It's really close to this one. So that is negative 1.15. So this is a negative 0.15, and this is a positive 1.15.